Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a project share today. I'm going to share with you what I used and then I'll share my project, okay? All right, so with this project, I decided I was going to use some of this paper. This is the Brutus Monroe candy coated, and I got this from, I believe I got this from scrapbook.com. So I used some of these papers. I also used some papers from this collection, which I got from scrapbook.com. This is the Homemade Holidays by Becky Moore, and it's by Photoplay. Okay, it's really pretty cute papers in here. And then you get the stickers of all the baking. It's a really awesome set. So I got that from scrapbook.com as well. So those were kind of some of the papers. I did use some other papers from my stash, and I didn't pull those out. So all right, then I made my own little mix. This is the mix that I made. I'm not sure if you guys, how good you can see it, but that's the mix I made to put into my shakers. And I used these random chocolate covered sequins. I used these, which were from Nancy Martinez. Thank you, Nancy. And then I used some of these baubles I had in my stash. And that's how I came with this mix. Oh, wait a minute. I used this. This was from Recollections Michaels. These have like little snowflakes in them. And I added that as well. And it created this mix. This is leftover, so I'll just keep that in my stash. I used this Icicles Martha Stewart punch. This is an old punch. I had it for a while, but it makes icicles. So I used that. I used this Martha Stewart fine glitter, holiday glitter. I had this in my stash forever as well. I used Erica's Slimline Heart House die. And I have the Heart House die plus the add-on in here. There's two separate dies when you go to buy them, okay? So this is your add-on, this single piece. And then the first piece you'll get the background, the inner piece, some extra windows, and the heart window at the top there. I'll leave the Erica's link to this die down below, okay, in her shop. So I'll leave it down below. I'm not 100% sure that it's in stock. I didn't check. Some of her things are pre-order, which means that she ran out and she's getting more. If it says sold out, you'll have to send her a message and ask her if she's going to get more, okay? But if it says pre-order, that means it's sold out and that she's going to order more, okay? All right, so I used this die. I used this stamp because they're doing a contest over on Adorn It. And if you bought this stamp and made a project with it, you could enter it in for a $100 gift card to Adorn It. So I used this gingerbread on one of my cards, and I already entered it into the contest. The contest is not being drawn, I don't think, until like, I can't remember. I went over on their website. It tells you, I think it said 23rd is when they're going to pull the $100 winner. So, and all you have to do is make a project with this gingerbread and put it on their website, on the link down below where it tells you about the contest. Okay, so I used that. I also used this from Scrap Diva 29, and this I used the bows and the green piece. This is the mini leaf and bow, but I believe this is an add-on as well. There's some extra pieces for the house. This is meant to be for the house because it gives you these green bows that you can put underneath each window, and then you would use your this little bow on top. There's berries. I didn't use these. These are so small. I don't know how anybody is able to use that, but I just kind of went with it and created my own. So this is the backer plate, and this is the mini leaves and bows. And I'll leave the link for that as well. This is a poinsettia die that I got from AliExpress, and I made a poinsettia flower with this for one of my projects. It's a really pretty die. And then I have this Sizzix Christmas deer that I just picked up in one of their last 75% off. Not this, not the last one where it's 40%. The one before that, I picked this up from Hobby Lobby for the 75% off. It's really pretty. I love the deer. And it actually only shows 2 deer. The deer that doesn't show on here is the one I actually used on my project. So let me just take this out and show you. Okay, so here's the dies. So it shows these 2 deer on the front paper, but it doesn't show this one standing. And that's the one that I used on my project. Okay, so I used that, and I think that's it, you guys. Now, before I show you my projects, I want to ask a question. I'm not sure I will get an answer. But when I picked up that large big lot, that last one I just picked up, when I picked it up, I had said that there was a dog punch from Stampin' Up. It goes with the dog stamp set. Someone, I can't remember for the life of me, someone said that they have the dog stamp set. Please email me. My email will be down below. If you are the person that said you had the dog stamp set, please email me so I can get the punch to you. I would love for you to have the punch to match your stamp set. Also, someone had left me a message or something somewhere. It was either a message or a comment, and I can't find it. And they asked me for the crimper tool. And if you were that person, please email me, email down below, and let me know who you are with an address. This way I can send that out to you. Okay, so I have those 2 things set aside for the 2 people that had either left me a comment or sent me a message, but whatever it was, I can't find it. So please email me so I can get those things out to you ladies, okay? All right. So for my projects, now I'm missing 1 card because I've already sent it out in the mail, but if you want to see all 4 cards, you can go over to my Instagram, and I'll leave the Instagram link down below. I had posted all 4 of these before I mailed out the 1, okay? So this is the house die. I made it into a shaker. It's really, really cute. Now, I used 110-pound cardstock, and this did warp on the edges. So then the other 2 cards that I made with a Bristol Smooth cardstock. It was a little thicker, and that did a lot better for me. This one, for some reason, see how it warped right there? And I don't like that in a card. I tried to put the thing on it and hold it, pinch it to try to make it go back into its shape, and it doesn't. So this one I'll probably end up holding on to it as a sample so I can, you know, go back to it and see my measurements and stuff, because I don't want to send that out because of the warp in the card. I'm particular when it comes to my cards. But this is the first one. Here's that Martha Stewart icicle punch that I used. Here's the backer plate from Scrap Diva. It made the little bows here on the windows. This is the house die. This little bow comes from Hobby Lobby. These were some of the papers, and then the glitter paper. And there's the shaker bits inside. Really cute. In the inside, I just did this. I brought some paper from the front into the inside. I used my, what is this called? Tracing wheel to put some marks inside on this paper. And I used the negative from the house when it popped out. And I just put that in the inside. And then I stamped it. So really cute, cute, cute. Okay. Now, this one was a shaker. And what happened was I woke up in the morning and the bottom had let loose and all the shaker bits came out. So in order to fix it without ruining it, I ended up taking some shaker bits and I just glued them down to the sparkle paper in the background. And then I covered it with the house. And then, so it doesn't have shaker bits in it anymore, but you can see the little pieces in there. The reason it came apart, and I'm going to tell you, the reason it came apart is because there was glitter paper on the inside. You see how there's glitter in the background? Those, I used Stampin' Up! Foam adhesives, the little strips. They're really strong, but they did not stick to the glitter paper. So be mindful that if you're making something like a shaker, don't use glitter paper in the background, because your adhesive on the foam is not going to stick to that glitter paper. Okay, so I fixed it. It's just not a shaker anymore, but you can see I glued the little shaker bits, the little pieces in there on top of the glitter paper so you could see them through the windows. And I still love this card. And this is the card that I entered into the contest over on Adorn It, because here's that little ginger. Okay, and then this is where I use that Brutus Monroe paper, the little gingerbreads and stuff, the icicles, the glitter, all over the icicles and the windows. I put snow at the bottom of each windowsill so it looks like it's piling up on the side. Here's those bows. It's just so cute. I love it. I made a little hill down here and some snow. I put some glue in that shaker bits there as well, that shaker glitter. And then here's the inside. And then here, oh, I forgot to stamp it. I got to stamp this one. So that's another card that I did. And then this is the last one that I have to share with you because the other one got sent out. So this, I decided to do a blue background. So these are the blue papers that I told you I didn't know. They're random. They're in my stash of Christmas paper. And this one, I did not make this, or did I make it a shaker? Oh, it's a shaker, but I didn't put a lot of shaker bits in it. I put mostly the this. I put snow, and then I put this snowflake in there because I didn't want it to shake a lot, but I wanted it, because it was blue, I wanted the shaker just to be, just the little shaker bits to be white inside because they would match. I don't think that the candy cane, this stuff wouldn't match in there. So I just put, like I said, some of this and some of the Martha Stewart glitter. So it does shake, but it doesn't, it's not really like a really good shaker. It's basically just the background that has like snow in it. Here's the deer. And I cut that from the glitter paper from Walmart. And there's that poinsettia I made. I used a Gina Marie glitter dot in the middle. It looks so pretty. I popped up the hill, so there's dimension here because there's a background hill and then the front hill in front of the house, and that's where I, you know, put that deer. And then I used a white bow from Hobby Lobby. And then these little things, these little gems, these flowers, I can't remember. I think I got them at Tuesday morning, I think. They're on a piece that has a whole bunch of the little different colors. And I just used these bluish green on that one. This was my favorite out of all 4 cards that I made. This one, for some reason, because I guess because of the blue, this was my favorite. So then here's the inside, and I put the remaining heart, and then I just stuck another deer on the bottom. And then there's the back. So those are my projects I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you like them. And I will leave, like I said, I'll leave the link down below for the house die and the back row piece where you can get the bows for the windows. And then I will also leave the link to Adorn It. And you can go over and check out the contest if you have this stamp. I know it was pre-order. They sold out and they were ordering more. And I'm hoping that the people who are waiting for their stamp, that it will come in time to do the challenge. I don't know if they'll extend it because everybody didn't have a chance to get their gingerbread yet. They may extend it. I don't know. I know the original date for the pool of $100 was, I think it's the 23rd. But like I said, they may extend it because of, you know, the second round of people that didn't get their gingerbread yet. I'm not 100% sure. And again, I'll leave my email down below for those 2 ladies, please. The lady who asked me for the crimper and the lady or the person who said that they had the dog stamp set from Stampin' Up. And I'll get that punch to you so you'll have the punch that goes with it. Okay? All right. Well, that's what I have for you today. I'll be back. I have a haul video to share. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in case I don't come back before then. I am going home to Connecticut to see my family. So, you know, wish me safe travels. And yeah, but I'll be back. I may do another video before the end of the year. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. All right, everybody. Blessings. Thanks for watching. Bye.